This is going to be a collective reading, just in light of all of the crazy things that have been happening, that are happening, and that are on the horizon, that are on deck to happen. This was always a tarot channel, an astrology channel, a channel for spirituality, but as the world started falling apart, I have had to redirect my energy in other kinds of videos and content. So we're going to go back to basics today, just for a moment, with this new deck that I just got. I pledged it on Kickstarter ages ago, and it finally showed up. So let's see what it has to say. This is the Nouveau Goddess Oracle deck, and it's really pretty. So the first card that came out, Dreams. Look how pretty she is. Dreams. There's no book for this Oracle deck. At least it didn't come with one. I'd have to download it, I think. So we're just going to wing it. A lot of us may be having dreams. A lot of us may be having dreams that are so vivid that even if we don't believe that we have prophetic dreams or dreams that have or carry messages, many of us are starting to wonder, what do these dreams mean? Like, okay, I'm listening. I've never really been good at trusting my intuition. I've never really believed in all this woo-woo stuff, but these dreams are not like dreams I've ever had before. These dreams are not anything I would have even have batted an eyelash. Like, I've never even thought about keeping a dream journal, but at this time, a lot of us are having dreams. Dreams that are just almost like a Trojan horse of information. Dreams that are very literally prophetic in nature. So if this resonates with you, you need to be paying attention to this reading. Then we also have Boundaries and Meditation. Again, such a pretty deck. Boundaries and Meditation. A lot of us are understanding that we are needing to rest for what's coming. A lot of us are understanding that there may come a time where we may not have easy access to a lot of the information that we currently have access to. Or conversely, that we're receiving so much information that it's really difficult to vet out what's real anymore. Never mind Fox News. I mean, there's thousands of people on this app making videos that may or may not even be accurate. The timing is off. They're borrowed videos. They're just making shit up. So we're all starting to realize that internal knowing that a lot of these like spiritual girlies and hippies on this app and previous apps before it, and just, you know, the randos that we've met throughout our lives that preach oneness and inner knowing, we're maybe right all along. We really do need to learn how to trust ourselves, to lean into our own inner knowing. And with boundaries here, we're also starting to understand that we have to build our tribes. This isn't just about personal boundaries. Well, yes, it is also to do with that, protecting your energy, not allowing people to drain you. But I think also we're going to have to start building our own tribes. We have this huge country that's so divided that we have people here that are like on the opposite spectrums between, I can't feed my kids, food stamps should never be taken from kids, children should never suffer late stage capitalism, all the way to fuck them. All the way to fuck them. Maybe their parents shouldn't be fucking lazy assholes. Oh well, I guess they'll learn. Sir, ma'am, children. These are little children that we're dealing with. Who cares if their parents are lazy? And often they're not. There are work requirements to be on these programs. Anyway, so we're learning we're going to have to build our tribes. There is a collapse on the horizon. We're going to have to take care of ourselves and our own divine compassion. Okay, it's like I don't even really need to describe this card. I've already talked about it. This internal knowing and this divine compassion. Like I saw someone today. I saw a video today, and I can't remember his name. He was in his car crying, wearing like a ball cap with like a skull, like deer or something. And he said something to the effect of like, you know, here in America, we don't have an intelligence problem. Like we have a heart problem. Like where has our compassion gone? That's what we need to tap back into. Not division, not that person thinks this way and that person would have this happen if they were in a position of power, but they're not, so they can't do anything to you. We need to stop. We need to stop with all the hate, guys. Curiosity. Learn to look at both sides. Learn to try to figure out where that person's coming from. Connection. Jesus. Connect. Quit allowing the powers that be to divide us. Stop. For the love of all that is holy, stop with the division. They are doing that on purpose. We have free will here, but we are being manipulated. You think you have free will. You think you're a free thinker because you have an opinion and you're so line in the sand about it. But that's going to be a huge part of this country, this nation's downfall. Hope and promise. Again, we have free will. We can turn this thing around anytime we want. Anytime. Angelic blessings. We were not meant to live this way. The earth gives us everything we need. We got here. The earth's like, here's all of this shit to feed you, to source for shelter, water. And we're like, cool, let's make bills. Let's figure out capitalism. Let's figure out how to give our power away. We have everything we need except self-awareness, self-empowerment, all of the things that begin with self, because we've given it all away. We've given it all to the top. We can choose to be victims. We can choose to be victims. We can. And for a long time, we have been. Everyone that's fighting with each other because they have to work 3 jobs to feed their kids and food stamp mom doesn't. Like, both people in that equation are victims of this current system. I don't know how to make anyone understand that. Food stamp mom wasn't born thinking, oh man, you know what I want to be when I grow up? A food stamp mom. No. She was born into a system where her dreams were not real. Her real actual dreams were not realized for whatever reason. And now she's a food stamp mom who would probably honestly rather be a mom who has enough money to take her kids on vacations and provide more than just government cheese to them. It probably actually breaks her heart to be a food stamp mom. So let's stop ripping each other apart. Let's start empowering ourselves and those like us, our fellow citizens, to take our power back from those that have been stripping it away decade after decade through these systemic, power grabs. We can do it. We just have to make the choice to do so. Hope and promise. It'll be okay, guys.